I got a brand new Fortnite update video for you guys in the latest patch, version 5.2, which features a new double barrel shotgun, steady storm limited time mode, and more. Let's go.
Immature gamer.
Hello everyone, I'm Immature Gamer and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Real quick, I am only going to cover some of the more notable points on this update, but I will leave a link in the description if you want to know everything. The update sizes for version 5.2 on PC is 2.6 gigabytes, on Mac it's 3.9 gigabytes, PS4 is 1.4, Xbox is 1.75 gigabytes, Switch is around a gig, and on iOS is around a gig. So there you go. It's a big sized update if you ask me, and let's just get into it. This week's limited time game mode is called Steady Storm. Steady Storm has one consistently moving storm closing in on the island. The storm closes in over the course of 15 minutes. There are no safe zone circles. Keep an eye on the map to predict where the storm will close in. The storm does 10 damage per second. Profile stats, including KD and wins, and challenges are tracked in this mode, so it will go against your record, which can be cool. I played it and I thought it was really fun. Right now you have to play in squads, which I didn't have a full squad to play with. It definitely would be more fun if you had all your buddies, but definitely an interesting game mode, and it definitely gets rid of some campers, so go out and give this limited time game mode a shot. Now on to the new weapons update. They introduced a new shotgun, the double barrel. It's available in epic and legendary variants, can be found from floor loot, chests, supply drops, and vending machines. It delivers high burst damage at very close range, but damage falls off heavily at distance. It fires 10 pellets like other shotguns, has a larger spread, lower critical damage multiplier 1.25, and a 2-second cooldown time when swapping weapons. The epic variant up to 143 base damage per shot at extreme close ranges, and in the legendary variant up to 150 base damage per shot at extreme close range. I have got my hands on this gun. I've played with it a little bit, and yeah, if you are very close, this gun melts, but at any range it's just almost like any other shotgun, but more so useless if you ask me. I want to play with it a little bit more before I actually give my full opinion. Definitely a new gun. The reload on this gun is atrocious, so you definitely have to swap guns after you fire the first 2 shots, because it's just, you're gonna get killed if you don't. But anyway, they buffed the vending machines. Vending machine spawns more often, they cost less now, and have an increased chance to spawn at a higher rarity. They actually reduced the cost about 1/4. So for instance, on a common it was only 100 material, now it's 75, and that goes across the board for all the rarities. And they also increased the spawn chances for each rarity, so uncommon, common, rare, epic, legendary. They now are going to drop more often, and chance for no vending machines to spawn at a location was reduced from about 54% to 26%. So there's going to be a lot more vending machines, and they are going to be more affordable, so I think this is going to be more viable to use. I know in the past I had to be really in a bind to use a vending machine. I don't know if this buff is good or not. We will have to see. And they nerfed the remote explosive drop count and max stack size, so they are still messing around with explosives. And the remote explosive got another nerf. The drop count reduced from 4 to 3. and the max stack size reduced from 10 to 6. They also lowered accuracy while jumping and sprinting for dual pistols, submachine guns, and hunting rifles. So if you guys are jump trick shotters with the hunting rifle, it's going to be much harder to do. Didn't know this was actually an issue. We'll have to see how that one pans out. Now on to some of the gameplay fixes. The weapon fire position now more closely follows the actual player's position when crouching and uncrouching. crouching. Shooting while leaving the crouch stance will no longer fire bullets from full standing height until the animation is complete. So a lot of those head peeks, stuff like that, this is combating that. I kind of tested this out a little bit. I didn't really seem to notice it much, but if you're peeking to snipe or try to get a few shots, you might get picked off, so just be aware. And the crouch does not interrupt emotes anymore and is disabled when emoting. And lastly, they fixed an issue where a wall would become invisible when destroying on a client, but would still have some health on the server. If you guys didn't know, people were putting a wall and destroying it basically down to 1 health, so you could barely see it. It was invisible, but to your opponent, they would see a wall, so it was like a little glitch people could exploit. They have fixed that. And on to performance issues they've fixed. They optimized the C4 network usage. The impact sound no longer broadcasts to players outside a certain range. It now only plays for players that are close enough to the impact. On audio, they added new equipment sounds to grenades. They added the ability to honk while driving the ATK. They lowered the volume of impact sounds when harvesting vehicles. They added audio effects for when spectating squad mates leave the match. They've also fixed some stuff with footsteps. It will no longer sound uneven for players outside of your field of view, and players will no longer hear ghost footsteps after eliminating an enemy. That is great. I know in this game half the time I hear footsteps and I think someone's near me, but it's just me with those damn ghost footsteps. I don't think it's completely fixed because it still happened when I was playing with this update, but I think it's going in the right direction. And now for user interfaces, the challenge menu can now be opened up in game. Additionally, daily and suggested challenges have been added to the in-game map screen. So if you guys just press start, you will see your daily challenges right next to the map, but there also is a challenge tab now that you can click and see all the challenges you need to complete, which I think was a great add. They modified the Battle Royale challenges screen to display the remaining challenges bundle unlock time as a countdown once it is less than 13 hours away, and show off your skills in the elimination feed when you land a trick in the all-terrain cart. So those are some of the user interface fixes they have done, and they also fixed leaning while on an all-terrain cart no longer cancels emotes. And that's all I have for you guys on this update. They did do a lot more fixes like I said, but I just wanted to cover some of the more main topics, more main fixes. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll put a link in the description if you guys want to see everything they did fix. Real quick on a personal note, I am going on vacation for a few weeks. I'm gonna go visit some family in Alaska again. I know I just did this recently, but I'm going to bring my Xbox though, and my laptop, which sucks to edit on, but I'm gonna do it. I'm going to try to make some road trip challenge secret Battlestar location videos. Also, I'm gonna be playing Black Ops 4, might post that as well. So that is what's coming down the pipe, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I am Immature Gamer, and I'm out. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any new videos, and thank you for watching.